Here's my love letter to Toyota because this week they dropped the GT Supercar on us. V8 aluminum chassis. We about to go crazy. Lovely interior, long hood like a Batmobile. Then for the track, you have the GT3, which is going to be a track monster, and it's going to get rid of the hybrid system and only have the V8 with the turbos. And then you're going to have to, at the top, I can't even speak how excited I am. At the top of the hierarchy, you're going to have the Lexus LFA. This is my letter to Toyota and Lexus. My letter is this. I understand, dear Toyota and Lexus, I understand you're trying to differentiate Lexus and Toyota. Let's start with the Lexus LFA. Yes, originally it had the V10 in it. Everybody wants a V10 in it, or at least this V8 twin turbo in it. Everybody wants that because they look at the LFA as being noise. Lexus, I understand from your perspective. You're like, look, we're trying to differentiate Lexus and make it what our statement is, our company statement, and advanced technology. So we're trying to push it forward with electric, and maybe this is going to be the playground for our new solid state battery that we're trying to show off to the world as a first. And I get all that. But just listen to me. Listen to one of your number one fans out of millions and billions around the world. I think that you should do a hybrid and a electric version all at the same time, side by side, because I know y'all was developing the new Lexus LFA with the new Lexus GR right here side by side. So since we're just going to keep it real about the chassis and everything, if you're doing it side by side, offer a smaller number of cars that are electric and offer a bigger number of cars that are going to be a V8 hybrid for the Lexus and give it more power. This is how I think that you can satisfy everybody, and I know you can do it. So this is how I think you can satisfy everybody instead of doing this electric, because I get what you're doing here. You're trying to advance Lexus and show off the technology, the solid state drive. Hopefully that's coming in it. And I understand you're trying to upsell people, especially people that want something different and rarer. But I think that there should be more hybrid Lexus LFAs than there are just fully electric. And another note to you, my little love letter to you, Toyota and Lexus, please, please, please. I personally think the Lexus LFA looks beautiful in the front. The rear is where it fails. Guys, the tail lights do not have to be this weird. Who's this? I need to figure out who's designing this car, because who are designing taillights for Japanese cars in the last 10 years? I'm telling you, we're falling off here with our taillight game. We used to be known for it. The Nissan Skyline, the Supra, the FDs. I can go down the list. The S14s, the Silvias. Like, we have to get back to making good taillights. Guys, no more lines across. I mean, I like straight bar. That's cool. I like that. But lines down there, this is too much. Let's make it simple. Make it simple like it used to be. Tail lights can be a shape, just two circles or two octagons, whatever, two squares, just something that is more than all these lights running everywhere. I just don't like it. Maybe I have to see it in real life, but I just don't like it. If you can change those two things and offer a hybrid, I think this LFA will be a hit. You're not going to sell that many of them anyway, so like, you might as well just give people sort of kind of what they want, because look, I get it. You trying to make money off the GR Supercar, probably to offset what you might possibly lose with that all electric LFA. And maybe in the aftermarket or the second market, people will pick them up if it doesn't sell good. But I just don't know. I'm in the air about that. I think they'll still sell, but if you guys got to keep it limited numbers, if you're going to keep it all electric. The next thing we want to talk about, the GT3. Look, I know that's for the track, but y'all need to bring that to the street. Y'all need to put that in between the Lexus LFA and this GT GR that's for the street. You need to bring a GT3 version to the street, and you can call it whatever you want to call it. You can call it GT2, or, I mean, I guess you would go downwards. I don't know. It's Toyota. You can make it up at this point, but you can go GT2 and step it down and say that going up in number is more hardcore, or you can, I don't know, just call it like GT, I don't know, you can't even call it GTR, just GT2, just call it GT2, and bring that to the street. If you bring that to the street with the aero and how it looks so tactical and track aggressive, man, I'm telling you, everybody on the street that can afford this, whether it be 250 to 300,000, they gonna want that. They gonna want that. You need to do that. And then the GR is already fine. I like the GR overall. Like it's spot on. So yo, Toyota, Lexus, that's my love letter. What do you guys think? Look, they're companies that they gotta do what they gotta do. I know sometimes it seems like companies are trying to be out of touch, but there's another view you're not seeing from a business perspective, and it doesn't always mean that they're right, but sometimes it's about being safe or also trying to differentiate. And so you guys got to understand that too. Do you guys think that you would change anything about these three cars?